Hi, I'm Michelle Mitchell with Kunes Auto Mall here in Sycamore. Welcome to another episode of Kunes Cars Convos. Today we're driving with Lisa DeWitt, director of Kiwanis Club Sycamore. We are driving in a 2024 Honda Passport. So I have Lisa DeWitt here in the car. She's the board member of Kiwanis Club Sycamore, right?
Correct.
What is it that the Kiwanis does for the community?
Kiwanis is an international organization. Kind of their motto or theme is to serve the children of the world. So
Okay.
that takes on all different kinds of activities and ventures and fundraising kind of opportunities. Oh, sorry, we're going to go right.
Okay.
And including today.
So what are we doing today?
Today I'm not serving Meals on Wheels as a member of Kiwanis, but Kiwanis does adopt the month of January. So for every day in January that there's food delivery, we deliver to the east and west routes in Sycamore. But personally, I just do this every Tuesday. I serve this Western DeKalb portion.
Yeah.
And actually started out when I was homeschooling my son in 3rd grade, and I needed things for him to do.
Oh, that's a good thing.
So
to
17
teach a
years
child.
later,
Yeah.
I'm still doing the same route.
Does he like to help you sometimes?
Well, he's grown and gone and moved. So,
Oh, that's too bad.
yeah.
That was probably some nice time together.
Yeah, it was a nice time together. So, but you get attached to your people and grow to love them, and we're gonna kind of take a right in here.
Here? Okay.
Yeah, and just kind of park in that back corner of the parking lot there, and I will deliver the first one. So we're just delivering Meals on Wheels to those that can't get out and get food for themselves.
Okay. I can help you get that out of the back. How many do we have to go in this place?
Just one. I'm gonna go in that back door there.
Okay. Well, that's
Some do
always
and
nice.
some
They can
don't.
have a meal on a holiday because they probably
Yeah.
aren't spending it with their
Yes, exactly.
family. So that's nice.
So thank you for doing that. That's an awesome cause. So
Yes.
if you can turn back that way, we're gonna go to the first building on the other side of this garage here.
Okay. I'm sure you get your steps in.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. So what kind of outreach programs do you have, or things that people could donate to or help with their time, volunteer their time?
Okay, so Sycamore Kiwanis is set up like a service organization, similar to Lions or Rotary or maybe the ones that are a little more commonly known. But we pay a membership fee, and we meet a couple times a month and enjoy dinner together, and then carry on a business meeting. So we kind of do a lot of assessments ourselves as to what our community might need that will serve the children of our community. We work together with other groups such as our park district, our library, our schools, other things where kids are involved in, try to meet some of their needs if they need funds or if they just need volunteer hours or whatever it is. We have what we call student-led service organizations in most of our schools, the high school, the 2 middle schools in town, St. Mary's and Sycamore Middle School, as well as 3 of the 5 elementary schools. And so we sponsor them, meaning we subsidize them, and also provide volunteer hours to make those programs run. And because Kiwanis is an international organization, they provide the training and a lot of tools we use in those service leadership programs. So the kids meet, and the one at the high school is probably the best known. It's called Key Club.
I've heard of Key Club.
Yeah, there are several. We're going to take a left up here.
Okay.
There are several Key Clubs in the state of Illinois. I think we have over 200 of them. And we just teach the kids how important it is to serve the community in different ways. And they are self-led, student-led as opposed to advisor-led. So they decide what is...
They're amongst their peers.
Amongst their peers, they decide what's going to be best for their community, their high school, their homes, kind of thing. So our Key Club does a fantastic job here. They probably have 100 members, all different high school ages. They do things like put on a senior citizen prom at the Oak Crest Nursing Home,
Well, that's got to be fun.
which is a blast for both. And so they do all the decorating, all the ordering of supplies and snacks needed, provide musical entertainment. They get dressed up in their prom attire, and they show up at the senior citizen prom and dance with all the seniors there. So that's one of their favorites. But they'll do a lot of smaller things, different ways, pick up the grounds at their high school campus, or I think they have an adopt a highway. They do babysitting for some elementary schools, like during their parent meetings.
Okay.
They provide tours to this, for the administration on conference nights and things like that. Anyway, they do a lot of service for the community and for their schools. And then we also teach that at the middle school level, which is a program called Builders Club, and then we do it at the elementary level as well with a group called K-Kids. So each group decides amongst themselves how to serve their school and their community, and try to teach them from a very young age the importance of leadership and the importance of serving their community.
And giving back, yes.
Exactly.
That's really nice.
So it's probably the thing we focus on the most as far as Sycamore Kiwanis is building and helping those service leadership programs thrive. And then you asked about other opportunities. We do a lot of things such as Meals on Wheels. We staff our Spartan Food Pantry in town.
And if anybody wants to donate, can they bring donations right to the Kiwanis Club, or is it something where you'd be directed to take it somewhere? Or
yeah, that's a different ways that we serve would, there may be opportunities to donate. Sometimes we collect for a program. Well, we collect for Toys for Tots, but then we have a similar program at Christmas time where we donate to this 5C program. So we collect gifts and clothing items for children in our community that need it. Trying to think of other ways to actually tangible items as far as that goes, like the food pantries we do collect for them, but those can also just be given outright. They don't need to come to Kiwanis first. So mostly I would say through fundraising efforts would be a way to.
And always needed volunteers.
Always volunteers, yeah. And like I said, the membership is open to anyone, and so if anyone would ever like to join us, we do meet on first and third Tuesdays of every month at 6 o'clock. And if you're just interested in more on the program, it's a great way to learn how we act and how we what we do and how we serve. So those are open to everyone to come to, and then if you decide you want to become a member, that's a
here they have a nice little dinner and
a little dinner and a meeting. Yeah.
So they kind of keep them clustered when they can.
Yes.
Are you the only one delivering today, or is there more?
I think there's about 12 routes every day.
Oh, really? So this is for the whole month of February?
No, I just do it every Tuesday.
Oh, you
do
it every Tuesday. That's right. You did tell me that.
Kiwanis covers 2 routes in January, and there's a lot of other groups that kind of sponsor a route for a certain amount of time or whatever. Churches do it, as other community groups. We're lucky in Sycamore that we do have so many service organizations. We have a very strong and healthy Lions Club, good Kiwanis Club,
that's nice. Yeah,
a couple Rotary clubs. So
yeah, that is
then
really
there's
nice
Odd Fellows and Elks and Good Fellows. Just it's amazing.
I haven't heard of some of those. I didn't hear some of those. The Odd Fellows, huh?
The Moose. I think we have a Moose.
Oh, the Moose. There's the Moose this way.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yes. And then left at the light and right on Twombly, which is the first road you'll get to. So I'm trying to think of some of the things Kiwanis is working on right now. I know that we are raising money for some adaptable playground equipment to some of our parks.
Oh, okay.
In the past we had sponsored, paid for part of the splash pad that they put in by the Park District Community Center there. So again, if we see needs that we think will affect the children or help the children in the community, that's the kind of stuff we love to get behind. I think we're looking into a reading program at South Prairie School where we read to the children. We can just come in to volunteer to read. So Kiwanis has some unique opportunities on the international level as well.
Yeah, I was going to
we
ask
do-
you, what is the difference between international and just
Yeah.
non-international?
So internationally, we, we're governed by a board on the international level, and I couldn't tell you how many, but we're represented in maybe 70, 80, 90 countries in the
Okay.
world. So it's kind of everywhere. We're going to take it right into the subdivision here. And we work on, they help support us with resources and opportunities that might serve our communities, but we also then give back to international to work on programs on a global level. Take a left here and then the first right. So one of the things we are kind of wrapping up fundraising on now is a maternal neonatal program.
Oh.
So something we take it for granted maybe here in the States is, a tetanus shot
Yeah.
that a lot of third world countries don't have. And the mortality rate for infants, we're going to stop at this first house right here.
Right.
And I just usually park it from those mailboxes, to pull into the driveway, just like parked right here.
Oh, yeah.
So we work on funding, getting those shots into the right hands so that in some of the underdeveloped countries,
Sure.
they have those opportunities, but they wouldn't normally. So I think it came down to a tetanus shot is maybe $1.30, but you have to get it there and you have to teach people why it's important. And
Yeah.
apparently tetanus in infants is highly fatal if you're not protected, and then you get exposed and very painful too. So
Poor baby.
kind of wrapping up that program,
Yeah.
which is great.